Today we have Rowan, Scholar of Spa. She'll make you feel so comfortable, your instants and sorceries will cost one less. That comfortable. Oh yes. So today we're playing Rowan, Scholar of Sparks, who's also a double-faced card with Will, Scholar of Frost. So we got a couple effects here as we go throughout the game. So our primary plan here that we're doing with Rowan is taking advantage of instant sorceries costing less, but also her emblem at -4 that allows us to pay 2 generic mana to copy an instant or sorcery that whenever we cast them. So that's our primary game plan. Just get to 4 quickly, right? Like, let's hope we're on the play. Just bam, bam, done, right? That's our plan. Will, -3 later on, draw 2 cards. That's kind of just like, okay, we've done our thing. Let's, or the draw didn't work out. Let's draw some cards, and that's usually the gas we do. We only really need 1 copy or 1 emblem because we're not really going that nuts. We're not doing an insane amount of mana or anything like that. So we're happy with 1 copy and then just kind of move on from there. So what are some things that are going throughout the deck or notable cards? Well, we've got, counterspell package here, so you'll see some of those floating through. I'm going to be very cursory. So counterspell package, Brainstorm works with her +1 where we get a little extra damage. That's fine. That's not really a big deal, but helps close out a game. Agent of Raffine is a new card, by the way. Just get a little extra value. I suppose that's sitting in the sort of Brainstorm territory where we're just getting some extra cards. We're playing our opponent's deck with that. Notable other things, let's add into the making other things cheaper, and just a little bit of removal, and Pyromancer, and then Amulet. Just little things going through here as we go. And then a couple of these thrown in as well, a number of instant sorcery cards in your graveyard, and we can make a big fatty every now and then, or Enigma Drake, or that kind of thing. So it's a lot of standard stuff, as you may things that are recognizable. Not sure about this one. There's a few things that are up in the air, though. I'll say that things like this, I just wanted to be able to destroy an artifact, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. A little bit of Snapcaster if it ever happens. It doesn't happen. Notable things, these cards never work. I am regretting this card. Add an efficient instant sorcery. I don't know, hour of explodey stuff. The 5 damage. The analog to this in Amonkhet. Add that instead. Do something like that is what I'm saying. Permanents that aren't like permanents have to be well decided, and I'll just say right now, Trove of Temptation is not one of them. Anyways, got the Unexpected Windfall and Pirate's Pillage and Big Score and all that good stuff for treasure anyway. So there's that. I found that Planeswalkers or scaling things or just really, really big bombs, not setting up enchantments is not what we need to do with this deck, is what I'm saying. Now, keep that in mind, and then, get a Rowan Ultimate and copy a Time Warp, and watch your opponent immediately concede. Other than that, Planeswalker. We've got some of that going on there. Wants to be Planeswalker. Anyway, a number of those things, a couple extra turn spells thrown in, couple copies or explosions, however you want it to be. Copying big, dumb spells is also super fun. So we got a few of them, to say the least. So, anyways, super fun stuff. We're casting, slinging a bunch of spells. I'm smacking the microphone. Let's get in some games. Okay, we're on the draw versus Ginny Faye. This Unwind doesn't look so great, but we have a Wash Away for Ginny, and we have a Soul Seer for anything that could be problematic, any setup card that they want to use. Sure, why not? We may have to be a little reactive off the get-go. Molten Impact's not terrible. Set ourselves up. Fabled Passage on 2. Oh. Lucky computer, it gets a fan. I had to turn off my fan. Prismari Command's not terrible. Cultivate. You got it. Sadly, unwind. Play draw. That would have been pretty nice. Get a negate out of that. Oh well. Crap happens. Prismari Campus. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll keep up Unwind and I'll keep up Prismari. You know, for whatever plays they make. Plus Soul Seer. We have a lot of 3 mana plays, so we can work from here. Tireless Provisioner. Yep. Let them do this for now. We can't do much about it. They're gonna play their Ginny with no value here? Welcoming Vampire. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to get rid of this thing. And make myself a treasure. Thank you very much. Tap land not helping. Baral is nice, but... we get Rowan out, then we can do what with it? We can... not do much. Well, we can't Soul Seer. We can wash away, but we can't Soul Seer. Let's put down Rowan as bait, then. If she doesn't get absolutely murderized, then we're probably fine. There's going to be no hasty cats as far as I'm assuming here. But hopefully we can bait some hasty cats. Cool. Okay, so she'll end up coming back, though, so that's a problem. That said, in response to their very first... Okay, rip apart, sure. That's fine. We don't have much to do in this current state. I can Molten Impact this. Just have that out of the way. Give them nothing to do for now. That 1 damage may or may not be valuable. We'll see. Tax Ginny so that she's just not useful to them. Seize the spoils. Yeah, let's just unwind that. Dire Strain Rampage. They're ramping themselves? Sure. So they're used to having their commander absolutely murderized, then, is what you're saying here. We need... Time Warp's just not useful in this situation. I need to kill Ginny in response to anything they do here. Keeper of Fables is a card. Jaya Ballard. Let's see. They're out of options. Let's just blow up their stuff. Let's blow up their stuff. Now, how much mana do we have for next turn? We can... If they can't haste out on Jaya effectively, then we can take a couple turns here. Because Jaya was a pile of ramp I wanted to sneak out here. And we're going to get it. Oh, no, 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 game. No, no, no. No, you do it like this. Like this. Like this. And like this. Okay, we're on the play versus Gishath Sun's Avatar. Now, this is just big, dumb critters. And I'm going to say this right here, right now. We ain't surviving this. Let's see if we're right. Go. We're on the play, right? Yeah, we're on the play. That's kind of late game. I mean, it could help for a ramp spell. We can just copy a ramp spell and try and keep up. A null is not terrible if they're carrying mana rocks. Let's give a turn before we put down an Allrins or anything like that. We can foretell that off too at any time. You know what? Yeah, I'm more inclined to assume that they've got, like, they'll be playing a 3-mana rock than a Tail's End being active. But hey, you never know. Could be wrong. Like, you know, when they play Domri and that Tail's End is perfect for that. Come on! Alright, well, whatever. Brazen Borrow's not terrible. We can borrow that. Yeah, borrow it. Whoop! Off you go. Let's slow them down. Okay, now we Tail's End it. Command tower, and that gives us what access right now? Ral can draw cards. I'm worried about a couple things here, but let's have Ral draw some cards. Other consideration was Rowan, but I don't know if it'll deal with any hasty stuff versus Ral dealing with hasty stuff. We'll take Unexpected Windfall here. Agent of Raffine is nice on turn 1, but after that it's a little rough to justify. Okay, with this experimental overload's not all that great right now. Anyways, threatening Planeswalker is a good thing. Luchasaur? Sure. So, What can we return? Do we have anything to return? We have nothing to return. Sure. Okay, so, let's just tick up. Jaya? We don't have enough red for Jaya. We can Mirror Breaker, I guess. That'll give us potential treasures. Mana's a little wonky for the moment. This still costs a ton. I'm going to play Rowan as well. Let's just Planeswalker Bomb at them for a moment. Let's just throw enough of them at them that they have to consider things. So with Rowan in play, Allrun's Epiphany costs what it's supposed to right now. So they're watching them. I'm assuming they have a combo platter with their removal here. And it's not just the Raging Regisaur. Although they could just kill the 2/2 and probably do a significant chunk here. We'll certainly be dealing if our 2/2 sticks around. Could be anything though. We'll see. Lock. Cool. What's your alternative? Bellowing Aegisaur. And, oh, that's so nice, but we're not quite there. Let's discard, done. Discard a null, discard Overload, although Overload does return stuff. Let's just try have some raw card advantage here. Or, you know, the complete opposite of card advantage. That's okay. Pick up. Take 3 because because of Mirror Breaker, by the way. Let's take up this. Options. I will choose the red path. Allrun's Epiphany. Okay. So, first things first. Boop. What's this do? When it's dealt damage, put a counter on each other creature you control, and my emblem says instant or sorcery. Okay, cool. Okay, so first things first, I think that... Yeah, okay, you'll just kind of let the emblem sink in. What can I do and let their imagination run wild? I obviously have a number of things I can do there. I'm thinking off the cuff. Well, I suppose off the cuff doesn't quite work. Well, we can play the mountain. We can play Brawl. We can copy Unexpected Windfall. Pop 4 on the Regisaur. Tick Rowan up to 4. Just as something to do. I was hoping to maybe get something to justify. But anyways, a copied Brawl will give us 4 treasures. And then whatever 4 cards we get. And then we're looking real good. Not to mention we draw 2 cards off of the Brawl. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. Okay, on the draw versus Tesa Karlov. On the draw because, you know, if their hand doesn't appear, then yeah. You're waiting on them. I don't like the looks of them teenagers over there. This is yet another one where, like, if we're just killing stuff, then it's not looking so great. Unwind is a useless card here. In fact, all of this is useless. That's a bad mole. Wow, we're just going to go nowhere today? Okay, cool. We'll get rid of the Gyre for now. Not much to say here. It's a creature deck. We're a planeswalker deck. Eesh. Geistchanneler is not awful, but that'll make an explosion that's really good. Al Saeed, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Wow, alright. Opponent's just gonna freak out and kill things? Oh my god! It's a card! What are you? Okay, sure. So we may want a Rowan. I think a Rowan is what we want here. Just kind of set ourselves up. If they go control freak and kill things, then, well, we're mildly sad, but we can at least segue ourselves. Because discover the formula will make everything beautiful in this life. If otherwise, then, yeah, we can Contentious Plan. Opponent, thinking how to play their sack deck. Just do the same thing that everyone else does, buddy. Ooh. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. I'll sit on Spell Swindle. Hell yeah. I'll sit on Spell Swindle. That's some good stuff right there. Nah, but I will take those 4 treasures. Thanks, dude. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff right there. Oh, yeah. Get it in my veins. It just keeps getting cheaper. It keeps getting cheaper. Okay. Well, I only really need 1 instance of copy. So 4, 8. I can discover the formula for a shitload if I just... Oh, yeah, 4 plus 2. Never mind. 4 plus 2. If we go full price here. Let's take it. We can play Baral, correct? With mild risk here. Let's pass. Discover the formula will get us, sadly, not lands, I suppose. But we'll make everything so cheap that lands are just, you know, a suggestion. To say the least. Liliana Dreadhorde General. Easy. Never didn't have it. Okay, to say the least, we've got a few things we can do here now. You know what? Oh, come on, man! I was about to ruin my freaking time warp! Oh, well. Oh, yeah, we could play Brawl for 1, then we could play Time Warp for 2. I believe it's called Time Walk then. Okay, on the play versus Sword and Vengeful Bloodlord, usually just the life gain deck, because they couldn't get enough in Historic. They did need to Salt Rope in this format too. Anyways, as I state, we'll play Electromancer anyway. We got to make our spells cheap, regardless. So just let it happen for now. Swords to Plowshares. Oh, we're going to play that route? You don't want to play that route, dude. You really don't want to play that route. Alright. We're going to do this, and we're going to exclude their next target, because apparently they have to stop everything just for that. So we'll stop everything just for them. No. That washaway is pretty sweet. Swiftwater Cliffs into play. Do nothing. Let's just counter that straight up. That's an annoying card. Stop. Stop it, opponent. Especially that it completely negates one portion of our actual deck, which is the 1 point of damage here. Vanishing Light. Please stop, opponent. Just please stop. Alright. We're going to take all of these. Thank you. I don't think that counts as a draw. It is not. Alright. If our opponent's going to, like, non-stop just removal tribal us. Okay, sure. Fine. That also means that we could probably just continue to play Rowan over and over and over again. And continue to troll the bejesus out of them. So, I'm willing to do that. Experimental Overload is at 4. Let's grab... Discover the Formula. Alright. Here, gain your life. You want to keep killing my stuff? Well, I mean, if they keep killing my stuff, we'll have all the time in the world. I don't even know what this card is. Make a cat token. Sure, why not? You made a cat token. Good job. Now, let's see. I think it's just another Discover the Formula and make everything just cost nothing. Woo, baby. Yeah. Tick up. Pyromancer. I suppose I could have played Pyromancer first. Whatever, it's fine. Sure, fine, buddy. Okay, I get it. Send in the 4/4. Alright, our mana is at 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Annul is not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This costs 5. It'll cost 6. Here, plus the 2, and this should seal the deal. It wasn't foretold, so we don't get any birds here. Send in the 4/4. Okay, so let's go a little nuts here. Sure. Sure, buddy. Life gain dex, am I right? Throw... These are just going to be thrown back. Unless we can... no, that was just too expensive. Too expensive. Resolve. Oh, Brawl. Yeah, that can work too. Okay, I'm gonna put you back. Put you back. No, not you back. You back for now. Play the land. So this costs 2 less to cast. So that's on the X. So 2 is free. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We can do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, we can do 4. Or we can double 2. Opponent's not having anything of extra turns. Nobody wants to be around for extra turns. There's a lot to do, man. I suppose we could have just held up counterspells. I really wanted to get rid of that Soul Warden. I really wanted to. I suppose we could have just kind of let it slide and counter our way into attrition. That could have been an alternative. Just untap, sort of thing, right? Like, just untap at that point. Okay, in on the play versus Lazov the Multifarious, who I haven't seen in a long time. Let's just hope that our opponent has brought something that's fun and not generic. Something as interesting as seeing Lazov. That's a rarity for sure. Anyways, we have a Relic Amulet on 2. It doesn't exactly take out a Lazov, but we can certainly take care of it. Geistchanneler on 2 is interesting. That makes what cost less? Value 3 or greater makes exclude cost less? That's pretty gross, but I guess we can do it. Or we can Relic Amulet right away. I'll Relic Amulet for now. It's fine. Let's see where this Lazov takes us. Linkmoth Nexus, Arcane Signet, that's fine. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna Island Rowan. Nothing special here. Tick up. I would like to get Fable of the Mirror Breaker down and Contentious Plan combo. I think that would be pretty nifty. That way we can just get a couple of things going, get Fable flying through fast, and then copy some Geistchannelers. Ooh, that actually sounds fun. Okay, opponent's still playing some stuff. We got to invade the city. Okay, so we play Fable. We Contentious Plan. We Proliferate Amulet, Fable, Rowan. That's pretty good. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to probably just get rid of Invade the City. It's a little too early for that. Oof. And then Emblem. That was a pretty nice start. All right, Lazov, you were saying. Okay, Lazov the Multifarious. Relic Amulet is on the ready. Our opponent's got an Undercity Plunder they're throwing away. Cold Steel Heart, that's a lot of mana rocks. Just saying. Like a ton of mana rocks. Okay. We get that. Then I think we're going to Geistchanneler. Oh, it's a wizard spell. Nah, I didn't even know. But hey, let's add it to the pile. Right now, Lazov is not doing anything important, to say the least. Exclude is cheap. And I suppose we'll get a treasure now. Ding. Yeah, I'm going to save Relic Amulet for an actual threat. It can deal with Lazov at any time. I'm just going to deal with an actual threat with it. Hopefully they've got some creatures in that deck. They do! Hello to my copyable friends! Just in case you got a counterspell! Okay. Spark Hunter Masticore. That's a little bit... That's kind of rude, dude. But, you know what? Boop. That was easy. Oh, yeah, that didn't do anything. Whoops. Whatever. In. Treasure. Sure. So they've got some discard effects as well, and the Meteor Golem. So there's some bringing some stuff back things going on here. That's what I'm noticing so far. I'm thinking we'll probably need a will here soon for drawing a couple cards. Dude, no. Fine. That happened. Sure. You're gonna knock out the Relic Amulet? I'm fine by that. No, you're gonna take out Geistchanneler. That's fine. Sure. Yeah, I think we need a will. Comes Spark Hunter Masticore. That's totally fine by me, actually. I could care less. Alright, well, I'm just gonna knock out Lazov now. Nice. It's nice having an emblem, but we do need some gas for it, big time. Like, when I say big time, I mean, holy crap, do we ever need some gas. Wow, game! Wow! Just, wow. This is what you do to me? Sure. Would you like more mana? No! Okay, here you go. We need a big score or some nonsense like that going on here. Just anything to turn this into something I can work with here. Tainted Indulgence, fine. So this is purely a graveyard deck. Purely. Search for his Conta? Yeah, that's pretty potent. I mean, I'll just keep... You're going to ignore Will? I mean, I'm cool with that. Nope, you're going to give me the chance to draw 2 more cards. That works. Storm's Wrath. To decline the copy. Off you guys go. Just gonna play Bonecrusher Giant. If they got another Reanimator, they got another Reanimator. What am I gonna do? And pass the turn. Okay, you got that. Throws away fetch land. Are you going to Lazov or are you going to reanimate? You're going to play whatever this thing is. It does technically discard cards. That's nifty. It does give some gas. Okay. That's where we're at. But you also have an Iskanta. Did they find the reanimate? They found the reanimate. Another meteor golem. Okay, yeah, you can have that. I don't know where we're going to do anything with that, so I'm just going to draw 2 more cards. Honestly, yeah, I'm cool with this. We'll sit with this. I'm happy sitting with this. See where this goes. Opponent's a lot of reanimator and a chunk of kill stuff, that's for sure. Opponent is not happy with me having anything on the table. Take 2. Yeah, I want to see where I can set up Niv Mizzet to do a good chunk of stuff here. They're down to 16. Niv Mizzet can punk soon. Pilot exists and remains. Take that action. Agent of Raffine is our option, though. Okay. So Meteor Golem is in play, and that's probably where I want to keep it. However, the Experimental Pilot will consider. So we will not be copying. So pay for the ward. Decline this. Ding you. Play Agent of Raffine because reasons. Okay, let's see what they do here. I didn't get much out of that because we drew all the wrong things. Iskanta. Finds Brainstorm. Brainstorm will let me do stuff. Baron will bounce Niv Mizzet, sure. You gonna hand hate me? You have a lot of hand hate. Like, a lot of hand hate. Well, not a lot, but I mean, there was definitely a notable amount that we noticed. Looks like they're doing this in segments of some sort. Anyway, they're looking at Agent of Raffine and realizing it draws me cards. So if I so they got to leave something on top that Agent of Raffine can't take advantage of, or they just end up killing it as they do everything else. We'll see. Opponent is looking in my graveyard. Exiling my graveyard. I mean, I guess, sure. I don't think there's much use in it right now anyway. You can have that 3. Blitz of the Thunder. I hate everything you stand for right now, okay? Alright. It's okay. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor anyway. And we're going to just target Baron. That's fine. And then, sure. And I didn't realize that we had... I forgot about the Molten Impact trigger. That's not terrible. Let's play this guy. Didn't get a use out of Agent of Raffine, just kind of working our way through it right now. Trying to get that value, if we can. If we can untap with Niv, that's spectacular, but we'll see. Opponent's going into the tank again. Seeing what they can come up with. That's the Eldest Reborn. That would take out one thing that I want. Ooh, a card. Ding you. Okay, they found Heartless Act. We're going to take this one. And we're going to look at the top 3 cards. Honestly, I think it goes like this. 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's... We can do it up to 8, or we can do 6 twice. Let's do 6 twice. And we'll have Agent of Raffine just get another point of damage in. Time Warp's pretty good. Also, Anger of the Gods is really good. That deals with a number of their things. Alright, so Island, Island, Signet, Island, Mountain. 8 cards? Okay. Trove, because it's just, we're never getting that opportunity. This is never hitting anything relevant. I don't know how many I have selected, but whatever. I would like to keep 1 land to keep the flow of that going. So I'm just going to draw Pyro. And the next card I have to discard is what? Fine. I'm pure gas now. Hero's Downfall. You're going to knock out my Agent of Raffine? That's some hate. I've never used it, but that's some serious hatred towards that. Okay, well. Peace out. Peace. I'm done. Let's speed this game up. So our opponent was playing a Reanimator. That was kind of fun. Okay, so you may notice a few of the cards are not exactly accurate. Some of the early games, I had a few more permanents. You may not see them now. I think the general rule, if you're going to pick up this deck, down in the description, by the way, there's the import list, is less permanents is a good thing. Even if you think those permanents are good, you'll start noticing as you play it that less permanents is a good thing. So even in this state, I would suggest your next step is get rid of more permanents. Anyways, feel free to hit that subscribe where we do plenty of historic in general. Historic Brawl, historic proper, as our main thing around here. And yeah, I'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed. Take care and bye-bye.